Are you high value business or are you a high volume business? How do you make money? Is it volumes or value? All right, so let's look at the difference between high value and high volume difference. Yeah, a high volume business is a business where you need to sell volumes for you to make money, yeah, to make a profit. For example, if I am selling peanut butter right now at 150 Kenya shillings, how many peanut butters do I need to sell to just hit 150,000 Kenya shillings? That means you need to sell more. Why? So that is high volume. It means for you numbers matter and you push volume. And a lot of FMCG products are high volume. Or beauty products are high volume for you, especially if you're looking at low to mid-range beauty products. That means it's high volume. If you're one wig, for example, for those that are selling hair, if one wig is going for 2,000, how many of those wigs do you need to sell to make 20,000 if that was your target? So it means how you market, yeah, how you approach your customers, and everything about your sales strategy is going to have to be coined around how you can achieve much volumes. If you go into the supermarket, there's going to be Cabra's sugar over there. That's a high volume type of business. They need to sell very many kilograms for them to realize particular target they had in mind. If you're selling shoes at 2,000 Kenya shillings, the same applies. If you look at high value on the other end, yeah, high value means your products or services are quite high in value in terms of the investment that your customer has to make to afford your product or service is quite high. If you have a product that has a minimum, the lowest range is 200,000, that means your business is high value and it's not high volume. And your sales strategy is going to be very different onto how you market, how you talk to your customers. Yeah. If I have a high volume business, I will post, yeah, and hope that I get as many questions and inquiries as possible. When it comes to high value type of business, it means it starts becoming a one-on-one type of sales engagement. The one person that makes an inquiry or the one person that shows interest, the stages of the sales process are going to be very different as opposed to how you do your high volume. High volume is 2,000, they bought, delivery has been done, or they purchased it from the shop and they moved on. So a lot of the times you find you don't need that much of an in-person relationship with your customer. But if you are a high value type of business, you're selling a tent or you are an events manager, you have an events business, and for you to just put tents and do decor at the venue is going to mean, oh, this person is going to pay you 200,000, 300,000. The sales process is very different, and that is going to determine how you look at your sales cycle. The sales cycle is the time it takes for you to start talking to your customer to the time when they write a check or sign a contract. By the time they pay you, is it going to take you 2 months? Is it going to take you 1 week? You find that short sales cycle, where from the time you engage with the customer to the point they buy, they're normally less than 2 weeks. If I am selling lip gloss right now, the decision making is me, myself, my customer. It will take them less than 3-4 days. After the 4th day, maybe this is something that will be purchased later from the point of inquiry. But when it comes to high value type of business, that is very different. There's too much that is involved by the time you get to a point where you have to write quotations, you have to send a proposal. Yeah. So figuring out what type of business you are running is really going to help you strategize a bit better. Are you high volume? Are you high value? Those two cannot be sold in the same breath. Yeah. So for example, if I go with the events management business, I cannot go on Instagram and start expecting that everyone is pouring in to me and they're all purchasing how many you cannot sell in a month. You cannot sell 10, 200,000 or 500,000 type of product or service within a month, of course, unless your team is quite large. You will need a large team, to be able to pull those numbers within a month, for example, which is very different from if you're selling, you have a high volume type of business. I hope that makes sense.